Honorary Chairman, Conference Chairman, Coordinators Committee and Delegates, it's my great pleasure to send you this message from a cold and snowy Britain on the occasion of the Green Heritage International Conference in what is, I'm sure, a warm and sunny Cairo. My name is David Greenwood. I'm Professor of Construction Management at Northumbria University in Newcastle-on-Tyne, where I'm also Director of BIM Academy, which is a joint venture between academia and industry that seeks to promote the use of digital design and construction in the built environment. It's my regret to say that I can't be with you at the conference, but thank you for this opportunity to say a few words about the Egyptian Green Pyramid rating system and, if I may, to consider its past, present and future. In 1987, the report of the United Nations World Commission on Environment and Development, best known as the Brundtland Report, was published. It targeted the critical issues of the impact of development, particularly human settlements, on the wider environment. In the years immediately following, various attempts were made to develop scientifically based measures that covered a range of environmental matters and which could be used to evaluate sustainable design. The first such scheme to be nationally adopted was the Building Research Establishment Environmental Assessment Method, known as BREEAM, in 1990 in the UK, followed in the USA by Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, which we know as LEED, in 1998. Following other such as LEED, the then Ministry of Housing, Utilities and Urban Development, through the Housing and Building National Research Centre and in conjunction with the Egyptian Green Building Council, initiated the production of the Egyptian Green Pyramid rating system. From 2009 to 2010, at a time when I was director of our university's Sustainable Cities Research Institute, I was honoured to have been involved and helped with the work of producing Green Pyramid. During that time, and over many visits to Cairo, I had the privilege to work with experts from the Housing and Building National Research Centre, including Professor Khaled Al-Zahabi and his predecessor as head of HBRC, Professor Mustafa Demirdesh, as well as the Egyptian Green Building Council and many academics within Egyptian universities, including Professor Ahmed Rashid at BUE. The aim of Green Pyramid was to help create a rating system for sustainable building with categories and category weightings that were appropriate to the Egyptian context. And that includes the rich historical heritage of Egypt, which is beyond comparison with anything in the world. A particular thanks to all the staff of the Housing and Building National Research Centre for their hospitality and friendship, as well as the knowledge and experience they brought to the project. The first draft of GPRS, the Green Pyramid rating system, was produced in May 2010 and its first edition in December 2010, and I was honoured as head of the International Consultant Technical Review Group for the initiative to be asked to present at a public review meeting held on December 15, 2010 at the HBRC headquarters in Doki. The Green Pyramid system aimed, amongst other things, to stimulate awareness of and inform dialogue about sustainability, and to encourage the design and construction of sustainable green buildings by providing a benchmark for good practice and assessment, and enabling building designers and others to make sustainable choices. The year 2011, as we know, saw the beginning of a period of political change and ultimately instability, during which time it was not practically possible to advance the aims of GPRS. But now I am, as you might imagine, delighted that there is renewed motivation, as shown by this conference, event and competition, to take up GPRS and start to fulfil its aims. Since the first launch of the Green Pyramid system in 2010, the world of the built environment has changed somewhat. An example is that since then we've seen the advent of information technologies such as what we call building information modelling or building information management, or just simply BIM. BIM is an area in which I have a passionate interest and has emerged from being a sophisticated building design tool to potentially affect the whole area of the construction and use of the built environment, including building and infrastructure, all done new, and the way humans interact with it, and indeed even the way it interacts with them. In the context of sustainability, BIM-type technology offers the project of real-time evaluations of sustainability issues as design progresses, as well as semi-automated and even automated verification routines for as-built construction. And the rapid development of sensor technology has vastly increased the ability of buildings to offer feedback data about their use. The potential for incorporating such advances into ever smarter versions of Green Pyramid are immense and exciting. I wish every success to all those involved with Green Pyramid and with this event. I'd like to thank the organisers of the event, particularly Professor Ahmed, Professor Khaled, for giving me this opportunity to send my best wishes to conference attendees, many of whom are good friends. I regret that I cannot be with you, but thank you for this opportunity to send this message, and may I offer you my very best wishes for a successful conference and a successful and sustainable future. Thanks.